me.
All right, so let's go on to the number 3 pick. Ray, why don't you go ahead and kick off the number
Okay.
3?
My third favorite game this year was Death's Door.
Okay, all right.
Um, so this one shocked me because like I had seen a trailer for it a while ago, like I think last year at E3 or something like that, and it intrigued me. And then I just like logged into my Xbox one day, or I went online and I just saw it drop, and I was like, "Oh, dang, that game dropped! I'm gonna go buy that one." And I actually had to buy this one with money. It wasn't on Game Pass. And I was just from the moment I fired it up, I was hooked. The world was fascinating. It was interesting. You're like a little reaper. You're like a little death reaper, and you go into these doors and you go into a world to collect the souls that need to
Mm.
be collected. And the music was absolutely incredible. The ambiance of this game was top notch. The exploration and combat was so much fun. I couldn't wait to get to the next zone. I couldn't wait to hunt for every little item, every little upgrade, every little heart.
Yeah,
It had that Zelda kind of
Phil.
one more feel, one more dungeon. I just really, really enjoyed Death's Door. I can't say enough good about it. It's an indie game, but this could have easily have been like developed by a AAA studio for like the Switch, and it would have just been like so great on the Switch. I think. I don't
Yeah.
think this is any less a game than anything that the Zelda developers have already put out in the past with like Four Swords or anything of like that nature. Like
Mhm.
this is right there with it. The puzzles are a lot of fun. Figuring out like the little puzzles in the world is so much fun, and it's also so rewarding. Um, I just was like couldn't wait to play this. I put so many hours into this game. One of my favorite games this year, no doubt.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
I gotta get on this one. This one looks incredible.
Yeah,
It's
is it on
so
Game
well
Pass
done.
now or
No,
still
it's
not?
still not. No.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it'll come on
Hey,
there
it's
soon.
too good, man. You just gotta pony up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you
worth it,
gotta pay
man.
to play, man. You gotta pay to play for sure. All right,
It's
so
excellent.
for my number 3 pick, it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow.
I know I talked about this game before. When I got it, it was like I don't know if I was like one of the only ones out of the WLG squad that was like looking forward to the game, but I love the Marvel world, and I like the Marvel most of the Marvel games. I have to say Marvel's Avengers sucks ass, but other than that, I thought that they're pretty. They have some pretty solid lineups and whatnot.
I just gotta
And
say really quick. With as much as you rave about Village, I am so shocked that you put this above Village. I
dude,
am
so
shocked. Did you have
so
that same feeling with this where you couldn't wait to wake up and start playing it?
yeah, I mean, I just okay. So, like I said, 3 and 4 were literally like on the ropes. Like I couldn't decide which one I wanted to put before the other. But I felt like because I enjoyed the story so much for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I wanted to just get more of the story. I wished that there was more of the story. Like so, because I enjoyed the story so much, I put that one a little step higher than Village because gameplay is great and all that, but I feel like the story is really what can keep somebody coming back for more. At least in my opinion, I kind of rate story a little bit higher than gameplay because there could be a lot of great games that just have like, you know, story, but the gameplay is good, but it seems like it's just one step above if you can get good gameplay and a good ass story. You know what I mean? And it's dope. So I like the way they did Guardians of the Galaxy. I felt like the humor was there, just like from the movies. It didn't matter that the characters kind of look different. Like Gamora and
All of
Peter
them
and
do. Star
and
Lord.
some of the other guys. Yeah, I mean, I think the only one that looked like the same were Groot and
Yeah,
and
Rat
Rocket. You
Raccoon.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got that look, so they're gonna look close. But other than that, I liked the way the story was going. I felt like it gave me like a whole new story. It wasn't like anything I had seen before as far as like the movies are concerned. You know what I mean? So I was getting like, a different interesting backstory on like Peter Quill, and getting some more of Drax, and the different guys and stuff like that. And so like I just wanted to keep playing it, you know what I mean? I was up late, just like playing through it, and then just the conversations that they were having in the game, and the decisions that you made, and who would remember what, and who would be on your side depending on choices you made, and different things like that. It kind of brought me back that old feeling of like the old Mass Effect games, that I enjoyed back in the day and stuff like that. And I just had fun with the game. I had a lot of fun with the game, and so it's like one of those things. Like I wouldn't be mad if it had some DLC content in it for like some more story, because I felt like it all had something to do with the Marvel universe. I don't know if this is like if any of this is like partial canon or anything like that, or if it's just like a one off or whatever. But getting to see like Adam Warlock and other characters and stuff like that, in the game that I hadn't had a chance to see in the movies yet or whatever. It was just cool, and and the way the guns worked, it gave you like, I feel like Peter Quill in the game is more of a badass than the Peter Quill in the movies. You know what I mean? Because like, you know, I feel like Peter does stuff in the movies, but he isn't like you don't feel like he's really strong. You know what I mean? It feels like it's like a team vibe. Like they have to be together in order for them to do what they've accomplished. But with Peter Quill in this thing, the different abilities that they gave him with the gun and stuff like that, I thought they were creative, with how they decided to utilize the guns and make the new abilities and stuff. And I thought it was fun, man. So yeah, I had fun trying to collect it, and they had like different things in there, like like small mini games, every now and again. But yeah, man. So I enjoyed it enough that I decided to make it my number 3.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice. Very nice.
what about you, Mark? What'd you pick
All
for your
right.
number?
So my number 3 is Hades.
Okay.
So I won't get into this one too much. We already know how amazing it is, but I'll just get into the highlights here. One, the combat felt amazing. To me, it was almost as good as Dead Cells. I think that was my favorite combat in a roguelike, and
Right.
it's almost as good as that. Next is the graphics. The art style, it's beautiful. Everything is beautiful. I love that the hub of the game changes throughout the game. Other roguelikes, it's kind of static. But the main hub, it always changes. You get more NPCs, different items, things change. And the last point I want to make that I liked is all the voice acting. For only 20, 25 bucks, all these characters all the gods and goddesses are voice acted, and they sound really good.
Yeah.
So, it makes you wonder when you're, some of these AAA games that everything's not voice acted. It's like, dude, for 20, 25 bucks, these guys nailed it. So,
That's like you're getting away with murder, not putting voices on there, man. It's like, damn, you got me paying 60 for this game, and you couldn't put a fucking voice on it when this indie developer can do that. Like, come on, man. Even if you had one person doing like 8 different voices, at least give us some.
Yep, I agreed. So I felt like this game, man, this is like a gold standard for roguelikes, man. Sir Knight raved about it last year. I got the privilege to play it this year. So this game, my number 3, Hades. I love Hades, man. Great game. Great game.
Nice. That's solid, man. That's dope. Yeah, for sure. Oh,
It's
man.
cool. It's seeing it's on the list 2 years in a row, man.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it's that good.
It's
It's
a
that
crazy
good.
game, man. Crazy game, dude.
It might even be the greatest roguelike ever made. I mean, it's that good.
It's
I
pretty
can't
dope.
think of
Yeah.
one that's better. Dead Cells is the closest one, but this is because it's so voice acted
Yeah.
and the way they integrated the story as you died. I mean, brilliant stuff, man. I mean,
Yeah.
developers take some notes, dude.
I love you, me.